Alright guys, so it is officially September, okay, and I told you guys for the past few weeks, even for the past few months, to be prepared for this month, because I am here to tell you guys this right now. The next upcoming few weeks we will, okay, and I really do believe that this will happen. I know for sure, okay, that Bitcoin will in fact have some more corrections back down to the downside. Okay, so guys, I told you guys many times that September is a very bearish month for Bitcoin. Okay, every single time, guys, it's September. We know Bitcoin does perform very poorly. We do in fact see a lot of crashes happening for this month in September. Okay, throughout the years, throughout Bitcoin history. So I am really thinking right here that I actually do believe this year in 2024 for this month in September will be no different. Okay, I really do believe, okay, that this month will be bearish for Bitcoin. Okay, so I'm expecting Bitcoin to have small corrections back down to the downside, and maybe it could be huge corrections. But I am here to tell you guys this right now that we should not be bearish right now for Bitcoin. I told you guys this many times. Okay, a bull run is coming for Bitcoin. This is literally a once in a lifetime opportunity right now to buy Bitcoin while it's still cheap, while it's still below 100K. Because I really do believe Bitcoin is still on track to reaching 100K towards the end of this year in 2024. I personally still believe it is very possible for us to see Bitcoin reaching at least 100K and beyond towards the end of this year in 2024. So really think about it, right? The next upcoming few weeks, most likely, yes, we will in fact see Bitcoin having corrections. Okay, but I am telling us right now, this is the best time right now to buy Bitcoin. Okay, this is literally your last chance right now to buy as much Bitcoins as you possibly can before a bull run occurs. Because understand, guys, we will enter the next upcoming bull run. A bull run is coming. We will see Bitcoin moving like crazy. It's going to have a parabolic movement. Same with altcoins. We know alt season is obviously right around the corner, guys. So understand, don't miss this last opportunity to buy Bitcoin, because once October rolls around next month, right? October, November, and December, these are very bullish months, especially October. Okay, so understand, if you really think about it, we have less than 5 weeks, pretty much a month left, 1 month left to buy Bitcoin at a cheap price. Because I really do believe once October rolls around, that's when everything will change for Bitcoin. Okay, so let me show you guys what is happening right now with Bitcoin today. So Bitcoin right now, okay, $58,000. It's actually slightly dropping right now. If you go to the 1 hour time frame, you can clearly see Bitcoin right now is having, okay, a slight drop, right? You can clearly see that, and it is, okay, it is officially the 1st of September, the first day of September, right? Yasin's clearly see that. And already, okay, we are already seeing Bitcoin having a drop, right? So that just tells you something, okay? So understand, guys, Bitcoin, like I said, will in fact have corrections back down to the downside, right? And we really don't know how much further Bitcoin can go down to the downside. Do I think Bitcoin can go to, below $50,000? It is possible at this point, right? It really is, because we know how, bearish this month is for Bitcoin. But we will see, guys. But understand, okay, along the way, we will in fact see Bitcoin in the next upcoming few days, few weeks, of course, right throughout this month in September. We will in fact see Bitcoin having these corrections back down to the downside. Understand, it is possible, right? We will in fact see corrections, right? So yes, Bitcoin right now, okay, is slightly down, okay, 2%. Same with Ethereum, okay, holding strong, $2,400. Okay, both Bitcoin and Ethereum are down, both over 2% today. A lot of altcoins are down today as well. BNB is down 4%, Solana's down 4% as well, XRP 2%, same with Dogecoin. And yeah, the list goes on, right? A lot of altcoins are in fact in the res. Since clearly see that for the past 24 hours, right? So it is a red day today, okay? Since clearly see that. So the market overall today is down 2%. Global crypto market cap still holding above 2 trillion, which is always great to see. But this will obviously, change very soon in the next upcoming few months, when we are in fact obviously in a bull run, right? This will obviously skyrocket, so be ready for that. But yes, guys, September, let's talk a bit more about this, right? So September, predictions, okay, for this year in 2024, I know for a fact that, like I said, in the next upcoming few weeks, we will in fact see Bitcoin having corrections back down to the downside. I really do believe in the next upcoming few weeks, we won't see much pumps at all. Okay, we're going to see more corrections back down to the downside. This month is going to be pretty bearish, guys. Understand that. But as I told you guys, this is not the time to panic or to panic sell. Okay, because right after September, it's going to be October, right? And we know October is a very, very bullish month. Same with November and December. And that's why I really do believe Bitcoin towards the end of this year will reach back up to its previous highs and reach a new high, right? And of course, I really do believe it's going to hit 6 figs, 100K and beyond, right? So understand, this is literally your last opportunity. We have 1 month left, guys. Think about it, right? This is literally your opportunity right now to buy as much Bitcoin as you possibly can before October comes around. And of course, that's when we're going to see Bitcoin pumping like crazy. October, November, and December. We're going to talk more about that right now. So yes, okay, Yasin's clear. See, if you think August was tough for Bitcoin, keep in mind that September often brings negative returns as well. And Yasin's clear see, right, throughout the past years, right, 2022, 2021, right, even 2020, 2019, 2018, and 2017, even back in 2014 and 2013 were red months for Bitcoin, right, in the month of September in those years. So Yasin just clearly see September, honestly, okay, September is honestly one of, if not the most bearish months for Bitcoin. So I am thinking there's not going to be anything different for this month, right? For this year in 2024, for this month of September, right? It's going to be no different. It's going to be the same, right? September is a very, very bearish month. I mean, it could change, who knows, right? But I'm not expecting huge movements for Bitcoin in the next upcoming few weeks. Okay, so yes, Yasin's clearly see it is September, and so far Bitcoin is down 1%. Right, Yasin's clearly see it is officially down 1%. It's still in the reds. Okay, we are starting off in this month, the first day of September, in the reds, and Bitcoin is down 1%. That just tells you something, right? So I am not expecting Bitcoin to perform that well, for this month of September. Okay, I'm expecting huge or maybe small corrections back down to the downside. Okay, I really, really do, guys. So when we see these corrections, don't panic. Okay, I'm telling you that right now, don't panic, because we understand, right? If you look carefully, October is a very, very bullish month. Right, Yasin's clearly see all these screens throughout the years for October for Bitcoin. Even November, pretty decent, right? Yasin's clearly say even December is pretty decent as well, right? But understand, October is a very, very bullish month for Bitcoin. So understand, when we see these corrections for the next upcoming few weeks for Bitcoin, don't panic, don't sell, don't panic sell. Okay, don't do any of that. Simply buy more and hold, because October's going to come around, and that's when everything's going to pump. Same with November and December. And of course, we know, guys, throughout next year in 2025 will be an amazing year for Bitcoin and crypto overall, because that's when we will in fact be in a bull run, in a bull cycle, in a bull market, right? We know that. Okay, so understand, guys, when we see these corrections, promise me to not panic. Simply buy more DCA, okay, and most importantly, hold and let the gains come to you. Okay, understand, guys. Yes, we know our bull run is coming. The bull run hasn't even started yet, if we really think about it. Like, we're literally right at the beginning, but we haven't seen anything yet. So why would you sell now, right? Prepare yourselves. Like I said, you have literally just this month left, September. That's it. Just this month left to buy as much Bitcoins as you possibly can at a cheap price. This is your only opportunity to buy as much Bitcoin as you possibly can at these low prices. Because once October rolls around, November and December, that's when things will change and Bitcoin's going to skyrocket. And we know where 2025 will be, right? We will obviously be in a bull market. So if you really think about it, September, this month, right now, is your only opportunity to buy as much Bitcoin as you possibly can at these low prices. Because most likely we're going to see Bitcoin go lower. And I really want you guys, okay, to take these opportunities to buy. When we see Bitcoin having these corrections, promise me to buy. Okay, so that's that. But let's get into these charts. Starting off with this one, it seems like Bitcoin is in fact forming very, very similar patterns to what it did back in 2017. You guys can just clearly see where we are right now. Okay, Bitcoin is in fact forming this borderline wedge, okay, pattern. You guys can clearly see that. And back in 2017, we did in fact see a very, very similar pattern, okay? And we did in fact see Bitcoin having a breakout, okay? A breakout from that resistance, and from there on, it was history, right? Bitcoin started to skyrocket and reach new highs, right? So the same exact thing is going to happen this time around for this year in 2024. Yasin's clearly see it's very, very similar with this borderline wedge forming right now for Bitcoin. And I told you guys, this is the key level to watch, this resistance line right here, okay? Once we see Bitcoin breaking this resistance, it's going to reach higher, just exactly as this chart is in fact showing here, right? So understand, guys, once we actually see Bitcoin breaking this resistance, it's history from there, okay? It's not going to stop. Nothing's going to stop Bitcoin, and it's going to keep rising. So be prepared for that, okay? But yes, Bitcoin bull cycle is still on track. Of course it is, right? Yasin's clearly see throughout next year, especially next year in 2025, we will in fact see Bitcoin reaching a new peak, a new top. And I told you guys many, many times, I personally do believe seeing Bitcoin reaching at least 200K to $250,000 to maybe even 280 to even 300K and beyond. All these high price targets are very, very possible for Bitcoin to reach in the next upcoming bull run. So understand, guys, we are all the way down here. We haven't seen anything yet for Bitcoin. This is just the beginning of the bull rally, right? This is literally just the beginning. Okay, we haven't seen anything yet, guys. So obviously this is not the time to sell, to panic, right? To be fearful. This is the time to DCA, to invest, to buy as much Bitcoin as you possibly can, to accumulate as much as you possibly can while still below 100K, right? And prepare yourselves for the next bull run. Because when we see this bull run, when we see the parabolic movements happening for Bitcoin, it's going to be over 6 figs. And I told you guys, once we see a Bitcoin over 6 figs, I don't think we will ever see a Bitcoin ever again in Bitcoin history going back down below 6 figs, 100K, right? I don't think it's going to do that, right? So understand, this is literally a once in a lifetime opportunity, guys, to buy as much Bitcoin as you possibly can while still below 100K. Okay, it really, really is, guys. So that's that. Not financial advice. Always do your own research, right? So that's that. But yes, I want to show you guys this quick clip, okay, because this is the future of Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin is the future of money. Okay, and the reason why it was created at the first place is because simply it's decentralized, it's peer-to-peer money transactions, right? We know nowadays, right, a lot of people use debit cards or credit cards or Apple Pay or PayPal to pay for things, right? It's all digital. No one nowadays, right, in this generation, 2024, no one really uses cash anymore to pay for things, right? Personally, I can't remember the last time I used cash to pay for something. Personally, guys, I use Apple Pay, debit card, and that's really it, right? It's all digital, guys. Okay, and what is crypto? What is Bitcoin? What is Ethereum? It's all digital. It's just digital money, guys. So check this out. Starbucks accepting Bitcoin as payment in El Salvador. And this is the future, guys. A lot of people will start doing this. So check this out.
Fast. Boom.
Just like that. That's simple, guys. That quick.
That was really fast.
You guys see that? That was lightning speed, right? This is the future, guys. And this is why I'm very, very bullish on Bitcoin. And understand, guys, a lot more, different countries, right, and cities and whatnot, different, major companies and businesses will start accepting Bitcoin as payments, right? And people in general will start using Bitcoin to pay for things, right? It will be replaced, right, with Bitcoin. A lot of people use fiat currency, right, fiat money, okay, and that will be replaced with Bitcoin and crypto, right? And this is why, guys, I am very, very bullish on Bitcoin, right? Especially Bitcoin, right? So that's that. But guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end today's video. Hope you guys all enjoyed it. Like I told you guys, okay, do not be bearish, because most likely, yes, we will in fact see Bitcoin having corrections back down to the downside for the next upcoming few days and weeks, right? But understand, once October, November, and December rolls around, we'll be fine, okay? Because that's when everything's gonna pump back up, right? So understand, guys, gather as much money as you possibly can and just simply dump it into Bitcoin or whatever altcoin, right, that you guys are in fact DCAing in. But stick with Bitcoin, especially if you're an investor and you want to stick to investments and holding it for long term. Stick with Bitcoin, right? Because Bitcoin has store of value, right? It builds generational wealth. Okay, it really, really does. So understand, guys, do not panic. When we see these corrections in the next upcoming few days and weeks, please promise me to not panic. Buy more, take it as an opportunity to buy more in DCA, hold most importantly, and let the gains come to you, because we are very, very close right now to the next upcoming bull run. And I really want you guys to be prepared for that. And I don't want you guys to have that regret and FOMO in later when it's pumping. Don't be that type of person, right? So that being said, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Give thumbs up, and of course subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. That is always appreciated. And I catch you guys all in my next video. Have a good one, guys.